Welcome to my social science project on Socialism in Europe and the Russian Revolution. Hope you guys enjoy! Russia was an autocracy which was solely ruled by a monarch. Liberals, social democrats and social revolutionaries, along with peasants and workers, demanded a constitution during the 1905 revolution. The next few days saw many workers on strike, stating that they wanted reduction of working hours to 8 hours, increase in wages and improvement in working conditions. A procession of workers was led by Father Gapon and reached the Winter Palace and was attacked by the police and the Cossacks. 100 workers were killed and 300 wounded. This day was later known as the Bloody Sunday and came to be known as the start of the Revolution of 1905. Strikes took place all over Russia. Many people, including lawyers, student bodies, doctors and engineers and other middle-class workers, established the Union of Unions and demanded a constituent assembly. The First World War. In July 1914, war broke out between two European alliances. Germany, Austria and Turkey, the Central Powers. UK, France and Russia. During the 1905 revolution, the Tsar allowed the creation of an elected consultative parliament known as the Duma. The first Duma was dismissed within 75 days and the second Duma was re-elected after 3 months. He didn't want any questioning or reduction of his powers. In Russia, the war was initially popular and people rallied around Tsar Nicholas II. As the war continued, though, the Tsar refused to consult the main parties in the Duma, support wore thin. Anti-German sentiments ran high, as can be seen in the renaming of St. Petersburg, a German name, as Petrograd. The First World War on the Eastern Front differed from that on the Western Front. In the West, armies fought from trenches stretched along eastern France. In the East, armies moved a good deal and fought battles, leaving large casualties. Defeats were shocking and demoralizing. Russia's armies lost badly in Germany and Austria between 1914 and 1916. There were over 7 million casualties by 1917. As they retreated, the Russian army destroyed crops and buildings to prevent the enemy from being able to live off the land. The destruction of crops and buildings led to over 3 million refugees in Russia. The war also had severe impact on industries. Russia's own industries were few in number, and the country was cut off from other suppliers of industrial goods by German control of the Baltic Sea. Industrial equipment disintegrated more rapidly in Russia than elsewhere in Europe. By 1916, railway lines began to break down. Able-bodied men were called up to the war. As a result, there were labor shortages, and small workshops producing essentials were shut down. Large supply of grains were sent to feed the army. For the people in the cities, bread and flour became scarce. This is the start of the Russian Revolution.